I just got out of the dentist's office. It's my second visit to the dentist. The last visit was about a month ago, which was my initial visit, where they were trying to figure out what they can do to try to help me here with my teeth, my mouth. It's been like so long since I had any dental work or visited the dentist. So before they could do anything, they wanted to clean, the teeth and try to stabilize the gums and everything else. So that's where we're at right now. So this visit was actually the first. I mean, the first visit was to plan, telling me how much it was going to be, run it through insurance and see how much everything was going to cost. Found out we can't do everything. We're only going to do half. We're only going to do the top half. This visit, they wanted to clean the teeth, and even then the insurance will not cover the entire cleaning of the whole mouth all at once. So what they did, hey Kira, good to see you on here. George, good to see you. What they did today was they cleaned half of my mouth, half of my teeth, one side, because insurance will only cover a certain amount. So the next visit, they're going to clean the other half. I don't know how that works, but insurance will only cover a certain amount of money, I guess, a certain amount of cleaning or whatever per visit. So they're splitting the cleaning into 2 sessions. They basically stuck me in the, I don't know if you saw the thumbnail picture, but that was me laying there on the dentist's chair thingy. And I think it was a technician that worked on me, but she was really good. I don't know if it was the actual dentist. Might have been a technician. But she did a really good job. And my mouth feels a lot lighter. Because all that tartar, all that build-up plaque and stuff, all that stuff that had built up from probably more than 10 years. I think the last time I was at a dentist, the last time I was at a dentist was about 6 or 8 years ago, 6 years ago, I think. So I don't know if they clean. I don't remember if they clean. I don't think they clean, at least not as thoroughly as they did today. But it was like crazy. It was like, so I went in there, and of course I sat down, and they try to comfort you and everything, because people freak out going to the dentist. And as I was laying there in that chair, I was like thinking of Logan's Run. I don't know if you guys saw that movie, Logan's Run. It was like out in the 70s. Had Farrah Fawcett in it. And Logan, he went there, I guess, for some kind of cosmetic surgery, and they had him strapped in the chair, and she was comforting him and everything. And then the machine, I guess they were trying to kill Logan or something, and they set it to try to slice him to bits with the laser. It was like laser surgery or something. And he ended up getting away, and it ended up killing Farrah Fawcett. But while I was strapped there, that's what I was thinking of the whole time. I was like, oh man, this is like Logan's Run. Except there was no laser. It was but the technology is amazing, because like even the dental, I don't know if you saw the picture, they had all my teeth on the screen, a widescreen TV, so they could see all the teeth in detail. But they went to clean the plaque, and it was kind of interesting because the last time I really remember having my teeth cleaned, I was a kid in the military, and it was a military dentist. And he actually basically scraped everything off. This time was kind of interesting because she had some kind of pen-like device. And it made a whining, high-pitched whining sound. I thought it was some kind of drill or something, but it wasn't really a drill. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it vibrates or whatever. But then they run that all along your teeth, to try to loosen the plaque. And then she went with the scraper too, but mostly that whining thing. And they numb your teeth first, and then they numb your gums, and then they go to clean. And it's like, any of you who've gone through it, I don't know. It's not the best feeling in the world. And you're like, man, when is this going to end? And you're hearing, it sounds like drilling, but it's not drilling. And then, of course, your saliva and stuff is like spewing out, and they got that sucker thing going, that little vacuum. But you're laying there, and I'm like, I gotta become disembodied or something. I can't I can't lay here and just, because I started cringing up, and then my arms started getting stiff and numb. I was like, this is almost like torture. So I had to, in my mind, I almost had to like leave my body, like have an out of body experience to make it through. So I kind of pretended I wasn't there. But it was like about an hour long, and they cleaned like this portion. I don't know if you can see how clean it looks. Used to look really bad. It was like totally covered with plaque, like thick, huge amount. I felt like she was going to need a jackhammer to chisel it all out. So, I got to rinse it and stuff. I got to, they gave me antibiotics and all sorts of other stuff. So that's the plan. They're going to clean this side, and then next week I get the other side cleaned. And then they're going to follow up a couple months later to see how my mouth is doing, because it's got to heal up. They want to make sure that what they're trying to do is save the rest of my teeth. The ones that aren't going to be pulled or already have fallen out, or broken or whatever. So they're going to try to protect the gums and then save the existing teeth. And then I guess after that, they'll begin the actual denture, to try to get a cast and all the other stuff. So I expect there's going to be a lot of visits. I ended up having to pay today because the insurance doesn't cover antibiotics, believe it or not. So I had to pay for the antibiotics. It was kind of expensive. It was like $316. And the next time it's going to be like $298 or $280 something, I think. So I had to pay that out of pocket. And then, next time I'll probably have to pay the $200 something. And then after that, I'm probably going to still have to pay the other $2,100 out of pocket. Because antibiotics, they said, well, this was an add-on because looking at my mouth and the damage and stuff, I think it's going to be safer with antibiotics. And they said, I'll have to pay that out of pocket. But I'm also going to have to go pick up this thing called a water pick. I never even heard of such a thing, but supposedly you can pick up at Walmart or any other store a thing called a water pick, and it will allow you to squirt what's that stuff? Mouthwash mixed with water up into the teeth, in between the teeth to clean it. So now I do have a kind of an issue because she said, well, if I'm going to eat dinner tonight, I have to eat something soft, and I have to eat it on this side. Can't do it on the side she's working on because it was like bleeding. There was blood everywhere. It was pretty bad. It was like blood was squirting up. I was laying there going, I'm coating everything with blood. So I tell you that the dentists or the dentist techs, they really earn their money. Now when I see them with their fancy house on the, the river drive, when we drive by there, they have the big fancy houses and stuff. But well, those are owned by the dentist. So if the person working on me was just a tech, I'm like, well, they should pay her more. Because going up against my teeth with the 10 or more years of plaque on it, that was something else. But she got it clean. It feels a lot cleaner. The other side, I can't wait for it to get done. Then I can't wait for everything to heal up, and then for to actually begin the procedure of trying to give me teeth, fix my mouth, so I can smile again and not look like this. But yeah, they gave me this. They gave me a toothpaste, toothbrush, and this thing. It's called PerioGuard. I don't know if you can see it here on the thing. PerioGuard. It's hard to see. I don't know why it's so bright, but PerioGuard is the mouthwash that's antibiotics. But see, the thing is, eating tonight. I'm on kind of a diet, sort of, for diabetes. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. You can make it in a comment here, or if you watch this video later. I have till tonight to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. But she suggested if I'm going to eat tonight, she says, if you're going to eat, of course I'm going to eat. I'm not going to starve myself. But she says, well, if you're going to eat tonight, try to eat something soft. And chew on the left side, the side that hasn't been done. So what I'm thinking is soup, or I will make rice and then make rice soup. My issue is I might not be able to get too much greens unless I make some kind of soup with greens in it, you know? But I might even just get, if I have a can of the chicken soup. The chicken soup, I may have that, and I might toss a little bit of rice in it. That way I can kind of just eat the soup on the left side. But I hope it doesn't mess up my my diet, if you want to call it that. You know, I've been eating a lot of greens. Now, I tried to go to Walmart again, that particular Walmart, and the machine was still saying it was updating. But I think I'm going to go again today, like shortly here, to go weigh in and do the blood pressure check and buy the water pick, you know, so that I can start maintaining my mouth and stuff. But I will tell you this, after this is all over, I'm going to take better care of my teeth and my mouth. And if your mouth and teeth are in good shape right now, I recommend taking good care of them. Because when it gets bad and you have to go see the dentist and deal with it, it's not pleasant and it's expensive. So if you're younger and you know your teeth aren't too bad, take care of them. Even if they are starting to go a little bad, take care of them. Try to brush and floss and take good care, because if you wait 10 or 20 years before you go get your teeth clean, the problem is, you know, this kind of stuff is expensive. And because I was unemployed and had a hard time maintaining a steady job that could get me insurance and stuff like that, that's why it kind of fell behind. But I found out in all this whole process, I think you can get like a dental plan even if you're not employed, if you can pay for it yourself. You know, it's not going to be like free like you can get it from, you know, your employer, but it covers pretty much nearly or the same coverage that you get from the employer. So you can look up the dental plans. You know, just Google affordable dental plans, or affordable, you know, just affordable dental plans, and they should come up. And I think it could be as low as like $25 a month or something. And you know, that can seem expensive, but if you ever have to have a teeth extracted or anything like that, you know, or your teeth cleaning, it can make a huge difference in savings, because you get shocked, you get sticker shock when you go in and they say it's going to be this much to pull just one tooth. So if you can afford, you know, $25 a month or whatever, then I would recommend, if you don't have your own coverage, like your, you know, your job or whatever doesn't cover you, if you can afford that, I do recommend it, just because of my own experiences and you know, having to deal with this. Had I known that it was that affordable, I probably would have tried to cover myself even when I wasn't employed, because then I could have maintained the teeth and stuff, and probably could have had this sort of fixed earlier before it got worse, you know, when it was just one tooth. But then they said they had to pull some other teeth because they're bad. So I don't know, you know. But I do feel better about it. I'm optimistic that they can save the rest of my teeth, you know, other than the ones they're going to pull. And at least I'll be able to smile again. I don't want to spend all my money on this, because obviously, you know, I'm on a very, very tight budget, and I'm trying to retire here and travel and do all these things. But you know, at the same time, if your teeth is bad and hurting and things like that, then life's going to be kind of miserable. You know, I do plan on possibly eventually doing the bottom, but it's really not a priority for me, other than maybe, you know, they might pull the teeth. I don't know. Maybe they don't pull the teeth because it's not hurting. It's not like my teeth is hurting. None of my teeth were hurting, although it's hurting now. They injected it with a numbing agent, you know, but I think it'll start to wear off here soon. And basically they dig like underneath the gum, and then afterwards they said they injected it. They say they spray some kind of stuff on it. I don't know if it's antibiotics or some other stuff, but it's supposed to kind of fill. And they said it won't really, like, you know, be like teeth or anything like that. It won't bring your bones back and stuff, but it's designed so that it'll fill the gap where the plaque used to sit, and so that your teeth don't come loose and all fall out. So we'll see what happens. Well, thank you all for joining me. If you have dinner suggestions, what I can eat, remember I'm supposed to be on a diabetic, friendly food. So if nothing else, I'm probably going to just pick up soup, like chicken soup, and add rice. So that'll be my plan. All right, I don't know if that's clear. I can't really read because I'm driving right now, but I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you're all staying safe wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. And, maybe I'll post a picture of what I eat tonight. But I'll try to do the blood pressure check at Walmart, for those of you who are curious as to my blood pressure and my weight. We're just shy of 3 weeks. So, if I'm losing weight per my own plan that I made up, I was hoping to lose about 10 pounds a month. So if I'm on target, then I should have lost about 7.5 pounds or more. So we'll see. So stay tuned for that. I will do that as soon as I get to the Walmart and am able to go to the machine, assuming it's working by now, because it's been a couple days. So take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a good day. Stay safe, everybody, and take care of your teeth. Bye now.